Welcome back, everyone. 皆さん、お帰りなさい。今日は190日目です。And it's day 190. Let's see. We have some stacks. 3 days-ish from level 19. Let's get right into it. I don't think really popped out yesterday. All right. What? Uh-oh. Oh, what is that? Wait. Yeah. Okay.
俺たち
Oh. What? Oh no.
3日
Meat cut. This is an okay burn. Whoops. How do you write this? Okay, sure. Sure.
警告
Keikoku. Okoku. That's an okay burn.
星座
Is
飴細工
a mosaic. No.
賞金
Joking. Okay. Oh.
人類
Gene. Whoops.
かわいい
Kawaii. Typo. Oh, actually, I'm not. Did I get them backward? Hmm.
Jinshu
Jinshu. I think I got them backwards. Oh, no. I didn't get them backwards. Okay, okay. Fine. I think it's fine. What? Huh. Did I typo? No, I didn't. Hmm. Nihon no nature or characteristic or something like that. が大好きです. What? Huh. I guess I'll push this for now. Yeah, I don't know. What? Okay, that's an okay burn.
6つ
Okay, burn. I think they want Gatsu and Getsu. An okay burn. Okay burn.
弓道
Judo.
高等
Oto.
分類
分類. That's an okay. Solid burn.
告げる
Get it. Huh.
いじめる
いじめる. Solid burn.
禁句
Inku.
親類
人類.
”力士
力士.
何枚
何枚.
禁じる
禁じる.
禁
What?
Kurai.
Oh. Yeah. Could I? Wait. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Good burns, good burns. Good burns. What did they? Oh, they might have went Kun first. Oh no. Oh wait. Oh no, they didn't. They went for. Okay. That one is a mid. Like a mid for the Kun. Very mid.
書類
Really?
忘年会
WaniKani. Oh no, I didn't. Yeah, no. I thought I knew what the first one that I skipped. It. How does this work? Smoke?
目標
Mukyo. Mukyo. Which one are we going with? He?
非
Oh, that's a decent burn. Oops. What? Oh,
叩く
Ataku. What?
サイ
I. Oh, right. I don't know if that was a burn or not. It was okay.
「忘れる
Decent burn. Good burn, good burn. Oh no. Oh no. Drawing a blank. Oh, okay.
回答
Kaito.
統合
Oh no.
学問
Takumo. Oops, that's not how you spell schooling. Okay.
座禅
Zazen.
対等
Kaito.
等しい、
愛しい。
喫茶店、
喫茶店。Oops.
予想、
予想。Huh. No. Or no. Why do I want to type no? Huh. ハンサムな something は誰ですか？ Oh,
選手、
選手。I can't spell. I can't. Is it a? Oh, there's no extra E. I keep adding an extra E.
銀座、
That's a decent burn.
俺、
俺。Oh no. Oh no. I don't think so. No. Oh no. I forgot special. Oh. Yes.
特選、
特選。
口頭、
口頭。What? No, that's not it. It like this one is kinda like raise. Beef and food. Meal. And meal. I mean, it's not. I mean, today. Oh no. I guess I'll move that to the end. It's save. I mean, it's arrange. Arrangement. I don't see how that doesn't sound. I don't know. Not right now.
Kisen.
And uh-oh. This one's right.
10日
Okay. One's okay. And today. Mm,
料金
Ryokin. 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 What the 日本語はガスの料金は高いですか? Like material and gold? What am I looking at? This economy? Funds? Yo, what? Oh there, Bree. I'm doing alright today. How are you? Howdy, howdy. What have you been up to? How was your day? Yoki. Hmm. This, in Japan, the gas. Oh, Yoki. It's price. I'm like, gas what? Gas material? Gas price.
弓
Yeah. That's fine. That's a fine burn.
Zendera.
Ended up. It was alright, pretty tired, but other than that, just had a chill day watching some more of The Mentalist. I see. I watched the first 6 episodes of The Mentalist. Yeah, it's definitely your classic episodic primetime television stuff. It's a good, I think it's a wonderful compliment to Monk, things like Monk. I think the character is pretty alright. There, if you want to like move even further into like the comedy realm, like instead it's like a comedra, so to speak, comedy forward. I think what the dynamics remind me of like Castle, the show Castle. And then Monk is like a bit campier. Castle is even more so, but it features a character that isn't like routinely portrayed as socially awkward. Like Castle is a bit more down to earth, while Mentalist has some scarring and like debonairish thing. And then Monk is your socially awkward one, right? And then they're all episodic. All 3 of them are episodic shows, as opposed to thrillers. Thriller shows where they tend to have a consistent up the ante and then would ultimately come to an end because the ante could become so high that it ends up being an end game. Diplomat is heading along the track of like your 24s and your House of Cards situation. You got into Castle because of Nathan Fillion in The Rookie. Yeah, haven't heard of it before. That I see. Firefly. I think that that's pretty much that's pretty much why I watched Castle, or I came across Castle Firefly. Let's see. What?
鏡
Angami. Hmm.
黒煙
Kokuen. Oh, say if you continue watching it, the writer really likes to make bad things happen to Grace. Yeah, yeah, you already got that impression. Yeah, that's the gag. Oh, another show that is probably like comma, a comma, like a comedy forward would be Chuck. Chuck would be another comedy forward for that type of dynamics. Bad things just happen, and then The Mentalist has that like if you wanted to go like drama and narration first into that thing, it's a shame, but the show never got unceremoniously canceled because it got lined up with like the writer strikes and stuff. Uh, what is it? Mindhunter. Mindhunter would probably be my pick. And when I think about the character that the main character is trying to be, but since it's a comedy, since The Mentalist is more of a comedy, like a dramedy kind of thing, they pulled back. But Mindhunter went full send. The other way, the Mentalist would lead to Sherlock, which Sherlock would then lead to Mindhunter. If you were leaning into the detective work, someone who's so engrossed and become infatuated to the point they themselves represent what they hunt, because that's what the Mentalist does. But the Mentalist has a pullback. You occasionally get that dab of his like scarring and whatnot, but he is manipulative. But Mindhunter takes it to the next one, and then Sherlock is in between the two. When you have like a character that is like scarred, distraught, and it starts bleeding into their motivations and whatnot, and you start getting this little. But I think it's not giving me the impression that they will go and spiral into something like Mindhunter, which the main character ends up becoming incredibly engrossed. That show got unceremoniously canceled, which is very unfortunate. It's one of those 2-season Netflix shows that did incredibly well and it got canceled. It did really well. And again, well, the main character isn't blonde, so, but the mannerisms that Simon Baker's character could have gone, right? Because I didn't watch anymore yet. Could gone in the path of the Mindhunter series. Maybe you'll like somehow get resurrected. I don't know. Oh, and the show is a mutual. According to this, the show is a mutual decision because Netflix and the showrunner had a conflict of interest, so they mutually decided to cancel. It was the EP was David Fincher. Who is the actor's name? Jonathan Groff. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've seen anything else by him. But this show was brilliant. It was amazing. Such a shame. Yeah, it ended on such like it was on such a high. That's the thing that Simon Baker's character kind of reminds me of. When he's in his darkest moments.
人々
Obito. Okay.
喉
No. There's another one But this is going to like another field, a burn notice. Burn notice would be a very Simon Baker character, where there's some stakes involved. It is kind of episodic. It has an overarching theme, but the person is just incredibly skilled. And I think Burn Notice ran its course. Somewhat, the guy's somewhat like a playful playboy kind of thing going on. Probably Burn Notice. Although it's not, he is kind of, you know, he's like adjacent to a law enforcement person. He's more of a spy. Well, it's supposed to be a spy related thing. I think darker than that, like darker, probably Narcos. Especially the first series with Pedro Pascal as the detective. Narcos would be a darker one, less campy. Yeah, quite a lot of them, actually, quite a lot of them. It does kind of, the thing that is not completing my scratching itch is I'm, you know, you can feel free to chime in or not, whether the showrunner in The Mentalist decides to create a mini arc or a overarching rival. I do like my rivalries, which Narcos is definitely one, right? Breaking Bad has a rivalry. Eventually, what seems, a lot of shows, what seems like it starts with a episodic format has at least one season or a micro arc where there's a rivalry. Like even House had a rival on multiple occasions, 2 or 3 rivals. Your occasional like 3-4 continuation rival thing. So I'm looking forward to probably seeing it in Mentalist because it ran 7 seasons, so there's got to be a mini rivalry somewhere. Interesting. I think one of the hottest rivalries that I've seen in that type of thing was probably Billions. I quite like the first 3 seasons of Billions. Or Suits. Suits, you have the rivalry. The oops.
文句
MAKU.
様
Mama. Uh,
詩人
Jijin.
対決
対決ね。
予告
予告。
放題
放題。It's fine. You haven't watched The Mentalist in so long. You've already made it to season 4 now. You just find Jane's character so interesting for some reason? Fair enough. Jane's character, huh? Okay. A glimpse of his past and a tragedy mixed with his humor. In terms of rivals, Red. Red John intertwines into all seasons without spoiling it completely. He does have a lot of people do his bidding, and that stirs up a lot of trouble throughout pretty much all the season. Yeah, that sounds like a house situation. Yeah. They take liberties, right? Obviously, the mentalist is. I understand what you mean by dramedy because, uh, he that doesn't fly. Obviously, he would be placed in jail already. he's he's violated so many laws. But it's meant to be campy, right? People things always work out ex machina style. Um meant meant to be that slightest of camp. And the tragedy thing, yeah. I mean, you can kind of see they push as hard as Monk does, where okay, now we go back to episodic because Monk's tragedy is pretty intense too. Most of these characters tend to have some sort of tragic source, like a core that a lot that kind of explains some of their behavior or attempts to create vulnerability to balance out their seemingly extraordinary abilities, right? Seemingly extraordinary abilities. Or they have character flaws that do that, which obviously Sherlock has character flaws to a fault. Unless it goes straight comedy, which that's why Chuck is like straight comedy. What are your thoughts on Lisbon so far? Which one's Lisbon? I'm still getting used to the names, but which one's Lisbon? I actually, yeah, I don't have their names straight yet. Oh, she's the leader of team. Oh, okay, that's Lisbon. Um, I'm trying to think of who she reminds me of. Lisbon's a punching bag. That's more or less. She's the stoic, so they had a role reversal, right? A role reversal, which I kind of like. I mean, I feel Castle has that dynamics as well, where the stoic ordered person happens to be a female chief, right? Or like a female head. I think that's pretty interesting. I'm not sure how much I'm getting from her in the first 6 episodes. She is being painted somewhat as a damsel in distress, so, like in a sense of refusal for help, but also I like the little quips between them. So like the frog thing, that was pretty adorable. So it's one of those things where she is the unmovable wall to the unstoppable train that is Simon Baker's character. So instead of doing like the monk situation where it's often the reverse, at times, I like it. I haven't seen any moment in which she's the one that outfoxes John's character. She does give it pretty. She does give in pretty easily, and that goes around cleaning up his messes. Yeah, so it's one of those things. How far is the show gonna take where he crosses the line, right? It's kind of like Sherlock, where progressively it gets deepened and deepened, right? What'd you call it? Martin's character, Martin's character, Dr. Watson, is a Lisbon, right? So the question is, how far is it that the unscrupulous tidal wave of a main title character is going to push the stoicism and the rock, right? So it does have the great classical setup of the two pairs, the paired up characters. Now the question is, how far is the showrunner going to push Simon Baker's character? Is he going to cross the line? I feel from the vibe I'm getting so far, I don't think they're going to cross the line. Monk did not cross the line either. Sherlock kind of crossed the line. Like, it tiptoed across the line and then came back. Castle, I don't think ever crossed the line. Mindhunter, like, again, it got canceled early, but Mindhunter crossed the line, like, way over the line. What's your idea of crossing the line? When the second character gives up temporarily. So if Lisbon gives up, then they cross the line. The unmovable wall that's seemingly unmovable has been moved. So you go through like a period of two or maybe one season or two season where they're inconsolable to each other. That's crossing the line. And Sherlock crossed it a couple times. And then you kind of reconcile or attempt to reconcile, and then crossing the line. House crossed the line several times, right? So there would be like a redemption arc after crossing the line most of the time for the undisciplined main lead, the one that takes enormous liberties, opposite their stoic supporting and or co-lead character.
Tozen.
Bit off. Oh, natural. Yeah, natural. Tozen.
Maisu.
Maisu. You thought I meant something else, because Jane definitely does cross something later on. Yeah. That's usually how that works. There are in my opinion, the separation between like the two types of shows that I'm talking about, or three or so, is that there are shows that they decide they cross the line and it never goes back. It doesn't ever go back. But episodic shows tend to like cross the line and find their way back to before. Like the Americans do not go back. Like it does not go back. It only goes forward. There's no turning back. So like the Diplomat, it's kind of tiptoeing, but it's not going to go back ever. At some point, Lisbon, the husband, and like the dynamics between the two characters, the husband and wife team, Kate and Hal, eventually someone's gonna cross the line and there's no going back. But shows like Monk, Castle, and what I feel The Mentalist goes back and forth. They're going to not push too hard, right? Like shows like House of Cards and Billions and stuff, there's no turning back. Once the line is crossed, the show spirals into absolute chaos into the finale. Like The Good Wife has like season 2 or 3, there's no going back. The things just, everything starts chaotically falling apart to a finale. No do-overs. So I'm thinking, I'm curious where they're gonna go. That's what I'm curious about
丸い
in the as I'm watching it. Oops. A decent burn. This one, standard burn.
飴
It. I do have a personal preference. I like when things continue to evolve without like retconning or reconciling or drifting, like partners drift apart, that kind of thing. It feels a bit poetic. However, I almost even want to say this is more of a Doctor Who situation, which I haven't watched Doctor Who after like the 4th contemporary Doctor, so but it's also a Doctor Who situation. You have episodic things that continue. People kind of almost push each other to the edge and then bring it back. Like the context of their things, like the things they solve may continue to escalate or be varied, but the dynamics between the two characters would be the consistent core. A comfy part that you're looking forward to.
喫煙
Soon. Kitsune. I'll give you somewhat spoiler. The title of every episode will relate to the color red until something occurs in season 6. Then the remainder of the episode relate to other colors. I'm sure you can figure that out, what that is. Yeah. I've noticed.
一等
Ito. Yeah, I've noticed. Too soon to tell. I'm trying to think of a show dynamic that shows that. Hopefully that doesn't ruin anything for you. I don't think things can be ruined for me by doing information like that. I mean, that's fine. I think I made it pretty clear last time too. You can say whatever. I'll just be thinking of something different then. Right? That's the whole point. If you tell me something now, then I'll be watching it for a different reason later. Not watching it for the original reason. There's always more reasons beyond reasons. Like now I will be watching for that reason as opposed to not having that reason at all. I'll keep an eye out for it. I'm trying to think of if there is a show which features two characters like that dynamic that I would incline to think you haven't seen. But I did name quite many of them already. Like Narcos is definitely one that I feel is excellent, but I don't necessarily think everyone jumps at the gun to watch Narcos. The original Narcos. I haven't seen Narcos Mexico. Mexico. Song. You have not seen Narcos, you put it on your list for when you finish Mentalist again, and that's fair enough. Fair enough. In a really unrelated thing, I think the Mentalist relationship is very close to Iron Man's Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man's relationship with what's her name? His assistant, his secretary, or love, etc. I think that's kind of out of the left field. I'm like, that's kind of how I think about it, because she's the thing that's managing all of them, and he's just an extraordinary person who does what he wants. Solve. Let me think. Solve. Yeah, Pepper Potts. That's it. Oh, you know what? I think more of a Lisbon is probably John Favreau's character. What's his name? Happy. I think Lisbon might as well be a Happy. Is Robert Downey it's like it's Stark's relationship with Happy. Like Happy expresses frustration and like nervousness and whatnot, but he still holds down the fort no matter what, you know, and still got Tony's back kind of situation. Purely a work relationship for now. So I'm gonna push this for now. You're also itching to watch House again. That'll be like your 4th time. You'll probably check out Narcos first. Yeah, I watched House on and off. Actually, right now I'm watching Rick and Morty season 7. I haven't seen season 7 or 8, so I'm on like episode 7 of Rick and Morty season 7. Oops. A decent burn. Tofu. That's a decent burn. That's a decent burn. Erabu.
Kunren.
座席
告白。
理解する。
理解する。
汽車。
Yeah. Oops. Steam car. Yeah, I watch, like, I pick a season. There are several shows. I pick a season and I just have them playing. It's just playing because it's gotten to the point where I know all the lines. I just want to hear them again and see if I pick up any details. Like, from time to time, I'll just watch a random season of Bob's Burger. Because I enjoy those type of commentaries, and it's very nostalgia in the sense that most of those types of shows, they take current events. They are time period pieces. So that's why Rick and Morty is a thing as well. Wow, the shows are still ongoing. I think Bob's Burgers is still going too.
教訓。
Yokun.
6。
Yoku. Good burn.
訓読み。
Kunyomi. Oops.
不可欠。
Buckets. Buckets. How do you spell it? Is there an N? Oh no, it's dis, not des. Indispensable. Man, my English is gone to poo-poo. Poo-poo English. My English not so great. What is that? Yeah, Kimon?
疑問。
Oh, Kimon. I can't remember when he introduced. He may have already been, but Malcolm McDoyle plays another character that is like a mini enemy in the leader of the religion that gives Scientology vibes. I am unsure that if that character has come up enough to remember it. No. The one recurring, like, but not enemy character is the sheriff. I forgot what the sheriff's name is, but he appeared multiple times in like the grand scheme of things. And then you have like the other office things, but yeah, in terms of the cases themselves, you know, involved directly in the case, the sheriffs occurred a couple times, but that person is more like on the good, you know, the good side of things. But yeah, the last episode, I believe, was either the two passengers, one try to save the other passenger, or it could be the drowning thing, the drowning lady, because the group didn't like her virtuousness, or it could have been the couple, the couple that was trying to abduct people. They're kind of, I don't know in which order it is, largely because of the episodic, but those are the last three that I remember. He shows up maybe once or twice a season. Oh, his first appearance is season 2. Okay. Yeah. Oh,
鹿
Ska. How does permit work? What? Oh, just kidding.
つながる
Nagaru.
5枚
Oh my. That's kind of funny. That came up on Hanze Hero yesterday. What is the what is the Japanese one? I thought it was like it's not. Huh. Art? Okay, I'll have to think about it later.
階層
I saw. Just like reminisce. I can't spell or reminiscent or reminiscence. I can't spell anymore.
座る
This is a good one. Oh, that's not a burn. Just kidding.
王様
Osama. Oh. I typed kind. I meant to type king, but that's fine.
禁煙
Ian. Oh my. My typos. Send help.
種類
Shirui. Uh. Um.
禁止
Inshi.
全然
Zenzen. Tatsune. That's a good burn. So far, pretty good burns. There's 2 shares in the first 6 episodes. I think maybe you thought they were the same, but one in one. Yeah. But what I mean is like the share of archetype. I don't know if they were the same characters. They just happen to have a share of archetype. I didn't know if that was gonna be a gag where they always so far there's couple. There were like there was a couple cops and forensic, like the mayor-ish, like all of the scenes line up with a law enforcement gag where like, so there was like a hefty, I don't know what they are, like there were 2 sheriffs, there were 2 cops, and there was local police officers. Yeah, lookalikes. Yeah. So, you know, it's one of those repeated scenes. Like, How do you introduce an episode? It's Mentalist coming on, showing up in a crime scene where the local law enforcement get baffled by his skills, and then there was also that one where they were doing the rock paper scissors thing. I don't know if that guy's a sheriff, but it's your classic setup for that. Yeah, the archetypes. But there were two that look very suspiciously like each other. Yes. The one with the winery, the couple, the married couple, criminals. That was episode 5, I think. And then episode 1, was it episode 1? Yes, episode 1, which is episode 2. Unless you're talking about the pilot. I don't know if episode 1 is the pilot or not. But I don't think it's episode 1. As in, like, excluding the pilot, but then it would be the second episode I watched. I watched the pilot episode. I don't know if they start counting episodes from the pilot. So all the numbers could be skewed by 1 if they don't count the pilot episode. Let's see. What is the left? What is the onyomi for the left? Oh. I thought, did I not have? Yeah. Is that not katsu? Katai. Katai ne? The episode after the pilot episode, however you want to count. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually don't know. I didn't keep track of the episode and like the episode numbers. I did not keep track. I just clicked on whatever was the first thing and then I just went with it. I figure I fill in the stuff as I go. Oh no. Huh. What's hot? It's classified as episode 2. Ah, I see. Oh, what incarnation is this? Alright. Yeah, alright. I'm just gonna focus on this now.
16
16.
神様
舞
問題
I don't understand what was it not Katsutai? Katai. That's interesting. Why is that not it?
暗記
Monkey.
想定
Solte. Oops. That's not how you sell assumption. I just wrote assumped and finished writing the rest. Alright. Speedrunning. I'm speedrunning. Unintentional speedrunning.
可能
No. Um. It's not Yamari. Yeah, 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 Moody.
煙 想像する
想像する 想像する What? Okay, so now we're back. We skipped. So this is not... It's not that. Something makes me want to say no. Oh. Oh, it's probably because it's modified.
自然
Zen. Okay. It's often disappointing when I drop a character. Shouldn't be dropping character. Be the strongest part. Honestly, I'm not even quite sure what translation they decided for this one. Food, meal, meal and sheep. Foster as opposed to nurture. Right. Yo, foster. This is arrangement. You're arranging by logic or reason. The left side is the weak one. I am arranging. Sadie? Oh, no. Wait.
整理
Yeah, Sadie. Or arrange? Oh no, I missed the E. Arrangement. In terms of se, I guess you just bundle winter is the correct. Oh, winter. Right. Winter is typically a weak radical. Saber. It's okay. Like meh. And then solve. It's not kaiku. Oh, I mean, oops.
Toku.
Toku. And then what happened here? I draw the... So I thought it was breath, but no, it's think. And what do I usually think about? Oh, sheep. Shiso.
思想
So, and thoughts work. What else? Ideology. Okay. Yeah, ideology is kind of a bit too much there. And then some things. So I'm still going with dai on the right. And I thought the left was katsu. Oh. Maybe not, because I'm only thinking about the tongue part. I don't know. Go with
話題
wadai, of course. Yeah, I was mixing it up with a different one. I was mixing it up with, I think it's... maybe. Wadai, which topic? Oh, it is topic. Yeah, the subject. Let's go write subject next. Okay. Now I'm struggling with the onyomi for atsui. Well, what else is hot? How do we hot this up? Fever, netsu. Alright. That's okay. Largely good burns today. So the only weak burn so far, which I'll just keep mental, mine is chikara. So chikara ippai. Chikara ippai. Yeah, chikara ippai. I'm waiting for chikara to show up, but if that's the only one right now, we're okay. Yeah, chikara is definitely the first, and it still continues to be the first. It's kind of interesting. If you stay consistent on WaniKani, you don't see a workload change despite burning, because if you're burning, you're still rotating the same amount. So now I know what the workload is. Now the workload is fixed. If I don't skip a day ever from now till the next like 2.5 years, the workload doesn't change dramatically in this way. So that means that I get double stacked days if I wait too long. Interesting. So now I'm getting 2 levels stacked on top of each other from a single day. Unless I, if I have a schedule shift, then occasionally they be split up. The volume's interesting. I think, according to the community, right, a lot of times people's volumes, manageable volumes, are anywhere around 50. And my thought is, I can kind of see where they get the 50. But man, things do pile up as they go. They're not too bad. Not too bad. So now we're on a timer, right? So it's not tomorrow, but the day after is level up day. Which, on this same day, it appears that... oh, it's probably 5. It's one of these. It's either 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. is the level up day. And one of them is a previous unit. And now I'm used to seeing the bundles. Unless you have a digression day. You can definitely tell when... which days I went on a tangent for too long. This is one of the days. It's spread across 6 hours, like 7 hours. Okay, all right. I haven't decided if I was gonna take a pause and on level 30 or something, do something else for a little bit, and then come back and use level 30 for practice. I'll look at the coverage future. All right. Monix. Long ago, gambler, previous, mask, happiness, conflict, treasure chests, and noon. Let's do our reads. Tsuna Iji Iji Kun Yu Toku Shu Atsu Rui O I Shaku Oh, I think I've been accidentally writing this as onyomi. Ya. Ya is yes. I think I mistakenly wrote it a couple of times. Za. Oh. Thanks. Yeah, sen mune no so zen ka go my se u kin kitsu en ko o ame. Alright, that's a wrap for WaniKani today. If you're gonna watch this later, arigatou gozaimasu. Feel free to follow along, pick up WaniKani, give it a try if you want. Always welcome the occasion, stop on by, share some stories, exchange some ideas, brainstorm about strategies. I'm all for it. Until next time, for those who are only interested in WaniKani, minasan mata ne. See you next time. I'm gonna get up, walk around, take a quick bathroom break, and I'll be back for Hansa Heroes lessons. Thank you.